15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Starry night, a loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky.
was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end.
Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Welcome in. So this is Congrats on first. 2 back-to-back first days. Can't hear anything right now due to class. Oh, no worries. But yeah, welcome in, guys. We're gonna be doing some ZZZ today. Once we get our dailies done, get those out of the way first. Welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just getting our dailies done here first. Doing good? Doing well? Yeah, let's get our Star Rail dailies. Speaking of Star Rail, Weeb managed to get lucky on a pull today. I was debating if I should just be like, screw it, we're pulling. But again, even just getting a 5-star, win or lose, would take probably upwards of 80, which would leave me with about 60 pulls remaining. And then before Yao Guang drops, we'd only get like another 65 or so. So let's say we win and get Evanescence in 80, for example. Well, then I only have 120 by the end of Yao Guang's banner, if they're in phase 1. So that's why I gotta wait. I gotta wait till special program. Yeah, it's kind of changed my polling plans for 4.3. Wait, remind me again what your polling plans were and what they are now. Because you got, okay, for those who don't know, and 1, join the Discord. 2, Weeb was on a guarantee, but they managed to get Evanescence in a single 10 pull. So you probably have more to work with than you originally thought. Garden of Plenty. An aptitude showcase. Oh, we have a new. Oh, that's right. The new banners. Duh. Let's clean the ones here. I have Fei Shao. Why do I still have to go through the demo? Originally was gonna go for Blade, but since I got Evanescence, I figured if Yao Guang is 4.3, I'll go for her instead. Okay. Yeah, see, I gotta wait for special program, because I'm hoping Yao Guang... I'm expecting Yao Guang to rerun in 4.3. I'm hoping they're phase 2. The problem is, based on my other predictions, I think they're phase 1. So here's why. We're getting Blade in phase 1, and I think Cyrene, because, again, of the characters that haven't rerun, there's Cyrene, there's Yao Guang, there's Sparksy. Cyrene hasn't run in like 7 months, or will not have run it. At that point, it will have been 7 months. I think Cyrene runs in phase 2, and I think she gets paired with, surprise, surprise, Finon, because the two of them just make sense together. Because like Finon's also due for a rerun. It's been that long since they last ran, which means if they're running together in phase 2, who's gonna run with Blade? I think it's Yao Guang. Now, if it's Sparksy, then Yao Guang gets pushed back to 4.4, which is fine for me too, but I won't know until special program.
Let's see.
Yeah, sure. I forgot you did that. Honestly, I don't mind that I got Evanescia. I would like to get Evanescia, but I don't have like Genshin. I'm very healthy in pulls right now.
Let's see.
But in ZZZ, I'm a little. I mean, I'm 40 over trendline, which is amazing. But I am still less than I would like to be, especially if Yao Guang is running in 4.3. So right now, the ones that I'm wanting to get, if they were to run, Evanescia, Yao Guang, and then after 4.3, whenever Pearl and Nilux are running, they're both maybes right now. I'm not sure I want to necessarily go for either of them yet, but yeah. Speaking of healthy pulls, hey Dragon, welcome in. Yeah, you're at like what, 300 almost. Oh no, you're at 300. Look at that. Yeah, trendline is looking pretty accurate, but again, we're still gonna need maybe a little bit more data for me to be fully sure. I generally like minimum 2 months of data before I'm like confident in like trend lines. So we'll make adjustments once you hit that like 60-day mark. Well, welcome. We're gonna be doing some ZZZ today for the Bootopia event. But we're just getting our dailies out of the way here. We was able to get Evanescia on a single 10 pull. Kind of like how when we got Promio. Like I wasn't even planning on going for Promio. We just won on Lucia, so I was like, all right, we can go up to 2 10 pulls on Promio. Didn't even need both. Alright, there's still some of the Yehoda event I need to do since I'm doing that now. When does that end? It ends, like, tomorrow, right? In 7 hours. Okay, yeah, so it ends tonight. It ends tonight. Yeah, I finished that event already, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, Genshin, I'm healthy in pulls right now. I'm basically set for Nicole. I am set for hopefully Sandrone in Luna 8. And then I'm also prepared, like, again, I highly doubt it's going to happen, but I am prepared in case Alice were to run in 7.0. So, if Alice doesn't run, we can use it on whoever else runs in 7.0. What, Ulysses, welcome in. I don't know what you're saying. Bottom of the pit. Yeah, as much as I really want to try to pull for Evanescia. But we gotta go, if we were to pull, we would have to go to at least until Soft Pity to get a 5-star, even if it's a loss. I can't just be like, alright, let's do 3 10 pulls and see if we get her early and whatnot, and be like, alright, if we don't get her, we'll get her later. Because for my trend lines and charts and everything, it's better if I pull everything all at once. So, instead of pulling a little bit here, a little bit there. So I really gotta fight the urge. Mortal Kombat screen code. Wanted to say something different besides the code. Alright. Forging Bonds, Lost Lore, Revival Hall Forms, Mjolnir Strike. I'm already done with Forging Bonds, but I'm using it to kind of just level up my characters. Alright. Relic Recon. Still plenty of time. I gotta do this one. We'll have to figure out a day. And then Currency Wars. Yeah, Garden of Plenty. Triple reward. Hang on. New. Alright. How's it going, Yossi? One of my students gave me a gift card for Portillo's, and I'm like, alright, we're using this week. I also got a gift card for Subway, which I haven't eaten Subway in forever. I don't even know if the menu's the same anymore. And then what else? I get a $5 Dunkin' gift card, which I don't really go to Dunkin' either, but if I do ever go to Dunkin', I usually just like buy donuts for my colleagues, put it in the lounge. Let's see if I can pick up some munchkins for everyone tomorrow. This is Honkai. Have they mentioned that in the game yet? Or is it, like they're like saying the word Honkai? I forget what Honkai actually is, but we've talked about this before. We're using Juppy's E6 Silver Wolf. Let's see, Doodles, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. When 3 came out today, and I tried doing a watch party with 8 other people. Never again. Oof. I do want to bring back our watch parties in Discord, though. And apparently the Punisher special came out. Why did I not hear about this coming out? Like, I knew it was coming out at some point, but I heard, like, no discussion or talk about it up to release. But apparently it dropped, and I'm like, wait, what? It didn't help that we were filling out bingo cards for stuff that happened while watching. But somebody was always a few minutes behind, or a few minutes ahead of everybody. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, it's tough doing it, like, online if you're doing stuff like that. Yeah, like, watch parties like that are always nicer if they're, like, in person, but that's always harder to, like, organize, you know? Okay. How many polls do we have? 23 plus probably 11. Yep. So 34 plus 107, so 141. I think we gained 2 pulls today. We finally get to the same place. Somebody yells out "Garden in the bookshop," so everybody has to pause and cross out that space to make sure everybody had the same stuff on their cards. Wait, everybody had to pause. Wait, how did you do this watch party?
Add Astra.
Discord call. Everybody was watching on their own devices since Prime doesn't. Oh, so they had to all use their own. Like you all were like just like, all right, start the movie in 3, 2, 1 now. Oh, that's the worst. We tried that before when I did my first like watch party, and we also just because we did that for I think it was like the original How to Train Your Dragon. And we're like, all right, everyone start 3, 2, 1, go. We didn't pause or anything like that because that would have just made things worse, or something. But Karak, welcome in. Sorry, I fell asleep on you. Oh no, you're fine. No worries. Yeah. I tend to stream a little later than I ideally would like, and I really should stop doing that. But hopefully, as the school year ends, we can get into a schedule where it's a little bit more manageable for everyone. Hopefully I don't have to stream. I mean, I can go later, obviously, once the school year ends, but hopefully I don't. Said something about a user stream. No, they're not. They don't stream, but they're one of our community members. So they come into our chat every now and then, usually like once a day or so. But their name's Derolo. You've probably been here when they were here at some point. But they're a huge movie buff.
Everybody stand back. Take me up.
Use the force authorized.
Bullseye.
Alright, now I love films and TV and books and literature. Hey, congrats on the 5-stream streak as well. Yeah, if Dorolo drops in, I'll make sure to point them out to you. How should I use my remaining 100 resin here? I could keep doing that because I do need the resin. Let's swing by the teapot real quick. Yeah, today we're gonna do some ZZZ. I'm just doing my dailies here real quick.
This realm is...
Actually, I was just talking earlier. Apparently the Punisher special dropped already, and I'm like, I didn't even realize that dropped. Like, there was no discussion. Like, I knew it was coming out at some point, but I hadn't heard like no discussion or hype in the lead up to it. So I'm scared to watch the final Firefly film because I heard it was dark. But you watched the series, right? So speaking of, there's Dorolo. Dorolo, we were just talking about you because Kirak loves a lot of the same movies and shows, and we were like, oh, Dorolo's a huge movie buff. Did you watch the series? Okay. You should watch the movie. It's fantastic, but it's yeah, yeah. Apparently, it used a lot of ideas that were were likely going to be kind of explored in a potential season 2. You own the film on Blu-ray? Yeah, I think I got it on Blu-ray too somewhere. I have the series on Blu-ray. They actually have I have the original Blu-ray, and then I have they had like a 15th anniversary Blu-ray. And Daryl, I was just talking also. I didn't realize the Punisher special drop, but I've been hearing like 2 people talk about it today, and like literally only in the past hour. And I didn't realize it was dropping already. Like I knew it was coming at some point, but I heard like no discussion about it, or hype about it. It's like prior to the release. I'm like,
If you ever have
this
any
just like
questions
come out
about
of
the
nowhere.
realm within, you may
Good morning,
ask
Tanuki.
me.
No, you're not boring me. Those are the things that I like. Oh, they're leveled up already. Oh, they're not fully built though. Catching up on new rulings for the One Piece card game. Oh, okay. Fun.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life.
Let's see here. If I use the limited or the fragile resin, it'll take me up to 160, which is also still not ideal. Doral, what's your in your opinion, what's the greatest film ever, and what's your personal favorite film, which doesn't have to be the greatest film of all time? Oh, so like objective favorite, and then like personal favorite. Let's see. You know, yeah, we do need the actual because even if we get Nicole, we still need level up material for Sandrone.
Ad Astra ab. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Both. Yours is The Godfather, best film ever. Personal favorite is The Great Outdoors. Although Little Shop of Horrors, the musical remake in the 80s, comes very close. Ever made, it's Godfather Parts 1 and 2. Personal favorite's The Departed. Let's see. So I used that. I got those rewards. You love The Departed? The ending is mind blowing.
Take me up.
Yeah, you guys are both big movie buffs, so I figured you guys should meet. Oh, that's right, this enemy.
Moonlit night for all. Cleanup sequence initiated. Open fire. Bullseye. Bullseye. Defensive mode engaged. Teamwork is strength. Let's fly. Bullseye.
Did not see that coming. First watch through. New rulings made for certain cards to clarify on stuff that was unclear. I mean, that's always appreciated, I'm sure. Tara, welcome in. How's it going today? Tara inspired me to get Popeyes today, but like, you know, I actually get the good dips. I do like Sweet Heat, but it is on the a bit on the tamer side. I really like their bold BQ, which is like their spicy tangy barbecue sauce. It's going. Hard question for Dorolo. Best Morgan. Oh yeah, we were talking about Morgan Freeman. Sweet. Yeah, I do like the Sweet Heat. It's like a sweet and sour, but like with a slight spice to it.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
So yeah, if you ever get a chance to try the bold BQ, and since I know you like spicy, even though it's technically not considered spicy, but it's like hot just because of the ingredients. Because you said you weren't sure if it was their spicy chicken or if it was the regular chicken, but they have a blackened chicken that I usually get these days. It's also healthier too, apparently, because you don't get like a lot of the breading. But I usually get the blackened chicken. They're famous for they were famous for their spicy chicken sandwich, but I haven't gotten that in a long time. Just a lot of carbs. But yeah, speaking of One Piece, because actually Dorolo was just talking about One Piece. Tara had tried out the One Piece meal from Popeyes, so I was like, I kind of want Popeyes now, but like, you know, the good dips. And then one of my students gave me a gift card for Portillo's, so I'm absolutely using that this week. I'll probably do Portillo's on Friday. I used to get their chili cheese dog like all the time, and then I started shifting more to always getting their Italian beef sandwiches with both sweet peppers and spicy peppers. And then only recently, like in the past like half year, I got to try their chicken chop salad, and it's amazing. And now actually I get the spicy chicken chop salad, which is fantastic. I can't do spicy anymore. And also Popeyes, had a bad experience with them years ago. And I love fried chicken. There are some other really good fried chicken places around here, but if I have to go with like a national chain, I generally prefer Popeyes' chicken over like KFC. KFC has some other stuff that's better, but like if I'm going with chicken, you know what I haven't had in a while? Brown's chicken. There's still a few locations around me, but yeah, Popeyes is more the Louisiana style. Boston Market has great chicken. They closed. There's a lot of places that aren't around anymore. Alright, I think I got all my resin spent. Let's see how many pulls I have. Actually, let's go back to a safe spot here. And we're going to do some ZZZ. Yeah, a new character came out in Star Rail today, and I'm fighting the urge to pull. I have to wait till at least the special program to see who's coming on the next patch before I commit to spending my pulls on this new character, Evanesia, they're a pretty cool character, and I would like to get them, but I don't have a ton of pulls at the moment. Let's see, 5 plus, we're almost at 30,000 Prima Gems. 29, so 34, plus 60, 94, plus 84, so it's 278. All right. On to ZZZ. Let's see. Sorry for that. I was catching up on the new One Piece drawings. I can only think of off the top of my head. Lucius Fox in the Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah, I was mentioning that yesterday too. Every time I think of like Morgan Freeman, though, I always think of him playing the role as the president in Deep Impact, which is not like a top tier movie for me, but I don't know, I just always like, if I think of Morgan Freeman's performances, that's like the one that I think of first. Farming, I almost heard that Sailor Moon. Farming Silken Moon for Combina, and I'm getting a lot of good pieces. Oh, nice. I have the DPS. Oh, this DPS set for Zebai. Are you gonna go for Zebai? Who are you saving for? Because I know you've been saving ever since you started tracking your saved polls. Let me give a shout out to Tara. Now that I am not distracted anymore. Sandrone? If you get Sandrone, are you going to pull Frizzy by after that? Because you have more than enough to guarantee. Or are you going to go for, like, Sandrone's weapon? Yeah, because I'm good to go for Nicole and Sandrone, assuming I'm not going for any weapons. And then I should still have enough to guarantee a character on 7.0 if I wanted. Lean on me. All right. All right, now, what's her name? Neathhogger is leveled up and built. She's, I think, built, but just not leveled up all the way to 40. Yep. Let's see if I can just do one battle to get her to 40 and then swap her out as well. Only thing that mattered for me was a card called Law and Beppo. Used to call me Crazy Joe, but now they can call me Batman. I love that scene. Alright, he's also built, just not leveled up. You know, we're gonna do that again. Probably not. I might get Nicole and Linnea on reruns, but that depends entirely on how much I value them versus early Snitch Night. Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we have to look forward to in Snitch Night. I am prepared to get whoever runs in 7.0 that I might want, but it'd be great if I can just save. May I share YouTube videos on your Discord? Yes, there is I think a video share channel. Want to share the scene from Lean on Me? I think you're like, okay, yeah, feel free to share on the Discord. What they do is they're a 10 cost 10k attack character. Opponents do not, they do not become active on during your opponent's next refresh phase. Then if your opponent has 2 more. The ruling question was whether or not they could freeze already arrested characters, and the ruling clarified they can. Okay, well, it's good that you guys got clarification. There we go. Now they're max level. So we can swap them out. I also have to level up him. Swap in. This Azura. Well, now we have two dancers. We have Azura. Hey, hey, whoa! Sparkle, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We're gonna do some Bootopia events or something that Destiny said to do on stream. BRB, oh no worries. Yeah, feel free to share those videos in the Discord. Should I raise my cap to 60 in ZZZ? You can. Are you ready? Wait, where am I? Oh, there I am. I was like, where am I in the city?
Hiya, papaya.
Hi, papaya. Zul, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shout out here. How's your stream? Oh, we just got polychromes. Yay, 10. Because they're all different. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Shout out to Zul. All right. Playing no game. Wait, what were you playing? There's no stream, only. I do that sometimes. Like if I'm watching a stream and they get rated by like 3 people, I'm like, I want in on this, so I just like sign into my dashboard and like, all right, raid command. I'm raiding with a party of 1. Well, thank you for that though. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? We're doing some ZZZ, which is one of the Hoyo games. Like Genshin and Star Rail. There is a new banner in Star Rail today, and I'm fighting all the urge to try and pull for the new character. Because while I want the character, there's also a character that may run in the next patch, like literally the next phase in 3 weeks, that I might want to go for more. So we're going to wait till the special program when they announce that those characters rerunning to see if they are in fact next phase. We honestly do it for the... Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about that. That's smart thinking there. Clean that. Clean that. Okay, let me see here.
If it's you, man, I'm here.
Man is
How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Alright, so her core skills leveled up. What is her skill priority recommendations here? I had a power outage early. Ooh. Was it just like a random thing, or was it like storms in the area? Trying to reconnect the to PSN. I haven't had like a big power outage here at home in a long time. But sometimes I'll get like at work like a power surge and something. I'll come back to my computer having it reset and everything. Skill priority. So core skill, then special attack. So we don't have a ton of these. Insufficient Denny's and materials. Guess that's how we should use our resin today. I want to be able to put this Lucia on my Yixuan team soon.
My blade is already sheathed. Roger. Resistance is futile. Let's finish the job. My heart is a mirror. Exactly what I was looking for. My blade is already sheathed. In pursuit. Victory, the only option.
There we go. Bum, bum. Let me catch up. Congrats on this 175 stream streak. I'm a little nervous raising the level cap. I mean, that is always because obviously you're going to be facing more powerful enemies and things like that, so the difficulty is going to go up, but you also get better rewards, so there is a bit of a trade-off there. I have 4 Ghostbusters games on PS4, 11 games in total. Oh, nice. I don't think I've played a Ghostbusters game. I've seen the movies, though. He's ran in Green Mihawk since Mihawk is a control deck. Okay. Really obviously. Oh, thank you. Have me on Discord. You can join the Discord if the chat bot will occasionally post the link if you want. But welcome in. How you doing? Do you if you guys haven't done so already, guys, hit the follow button. We stream every day. This is day 2,737 in a row of streaming. Mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Zelda and Pokemon. But we've also been doing a lot of the Hoyo games, so Genshin, Star Rail, and ZZZ. Alright, I need Denny's. I'm out of money. Gets bots too. They yeah, Twitch is saying it's possible ban evader monitoring. So I don't know if they're necessarily a bot. It looks like they might be someone that just creates a lot of usernames, but I don't want to assume anything. Let's get some Denny's.
It's not time to shoot my blade just yet.
There we go. Get those Denny's. I need a lot more than that. Nice part about the whole watch party was that the episode started with the war, and everybody thought it was Carly's fault, and nobody actually checked the flashback square until halfway through the episode when somebody realized. How many people did you say were in this watch party again? About 8, and no one realized. I was thinking about doing some watch parties for movies that are not like anything like amazing or anything like that, but I just kind of want to put just randomly on a weekend or something, just put on like some comfort movies, you know. I was thinking about like The Parent Trap, for example. Just comfort movies that you know, it's nice to see once in a while. Just to have it on in the background or something.
Huh? Do you have a secret you want to share?
Bum, bum, bum.
I'll show you. This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Alright, I missed Garden in the Bookshop until I was rewatching by myself.
Bear witness. How about a little late night adventure? I promise I'm
I wish I can.
Just tell me the target.
If you're able to play One Piece, I can see you being more into the control decks. Doesn't seem like you're the aggro player. Really? No, that's probably accurate. That is probably accurate. Yep.
Understood. Just tell.
Sparkle, what's your current level cap? Is it 50? Did not get a bingo on either of my cards.
Is he here?
I'm assuming someone in the group got a bingo.
Today's reading is I would never
Did
turn
everyone
down
have 2 cards?
motivation.
Yeah, yes, on 50. Okay.
Bear witness.
I will say the jump from 50 to 60 is not ginormous.
I'm here. This weather's
So you should be okay.
eradicate. Hey, did you awaiting?
Take your please.
Okay.
I can become.
Good, ready.
So we're good on Lucia's core skill. Let's
Understood.
check Chromia's. Because we're out of Notorious Hunt, but we're going to need, let's see, 9 plus 45, so 54. We have 19. Let's see which one this one is. Nobody got a bingo. Let's see, Heretic Jester. We need to do 4 of these. Confirm. 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 Okay, so that's 3. We're gonna need 1 more of those. Rat Race Watch Party when there are a lot of good options. Like just putting movies on. Maybe I got one by technicality. Wait, what do you mean maybe? Nancy, welcome in. Maybe after Lucia's W engine. Oh, okay. So then at least you have that to kind of help out. Yeah. You're eating soup. What kind of soup? You can't come in here saying that without telling us what kind. Did you bring enough for everyone? 3 control decks at least. Main colors. Blue is the versatile one. Green, purple, and black. Wait, you literally just listed 4. Recommended starting with green. I have some like promo cards from like the One Piece card game. They come in with like those when I get the, remember the manga digest that the Engage manga sometimes comes out as part of? They're with that one. I mean that's mainly control colors. Okay. Copstone. Oh, classic. Yeah, I gotta make a list of some that I can put on there. I mean, we make bigger like events for like movies that I'm like, oh, let's do a big watch party event for this thing, yada yada yada. But like, I just want to put on like some like older like comfort movies, like on a more regular basis. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys join the Discord! !Discord if you need the link. Okay, are we ready for the event? The Bootopia event. Oh yeah, let me collect mail. But I think there's a new Star Rail code that gave me like 50 or 60 Stellar Jades. I don't remember what code it was, but it's out there floating around. Okay, I'm gonna stay in stream but mute because no worries. I have to study. Oh yeah. Get that studying done. Got those finals coming up. Road to Bali is a good classic. Yeah, I gotta make a list of like all the ones I can just, because I just want to put some stuff on in like the background. Hold on, who is this? Oh, never mind, I know who that is. I was like, there's someone at the top of my follow list in Twitch, and I'm like, who is this? And this is because I only recently followed them. But I looked at the name and I read it. I was like, oh, never mind, I know who that is. Ow. Hang on. Bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Every thought this season 1 character was coming back because of the cast list. So one of my spots on one of my cards was Adam befriends Jesus. Technically, Adam's actor playing another character befriended Jesus. And one of my spots was just a name of a star system. It got mentioned by name, but they never visited. Oh, so okay, I can kind of see what you mean by. Okay. So what did everyone else do? Did they count that? What happened? Yeah, what happens if no one gets a bingo in your game? I can swap out Zelkov here. Let's put in this Minerva here. All right, chat. Operation Save Bootopia. Welcome to Marcel Bootopia Hollow Disaster version. Your employee permissions are set to Enna. That's classified for now. Complete commission series Planet Explorer. Activate and upgrade access boosts. 29. But look at these rewards, chat. That's so many. Let's get it all. Ba-dum. We're in a top 4 deck meta format. It's purple, blue, yellow, red, blue, and red, blue for the top 4 decks. Okay. Has an even spread against Nami and Ace. Wait, do I just talk to... Oh, these guys. I was like, who am I talking to for this event here? But it's these Bangbu just hanging out. Alright, Butler. Manager, there's been an incident involving EOS that we need to apologize for. Don't worry, I'm listening. Sounds serious. 30 minutes ago, we played a game of Truth or Dare with EOS. He threw in the towel on the say which agent the manager contacts the most the question. As punishment, he swallowed a Bangbu chip loaded with the Crazy Dance Party program. This kind of counts as eating things you shouldn't, doesn't it? I didn't know there was such a punishment. It's a toy chip that's super popular among Bangbu lately. We've eaten it tons of times. We didn't expect the toy chip EOS swallowed to malfunction. Not only did it scramble his logic circuits, but the chip got stuck inside his frame and can't be removed. Ooh, surgery. EOS ended up running away from home, shouting Bootopia, and I'm gonna be late. He ran away from home. I'll go look for him. Don't worry, we've already notified other owners to help search for EOS. And the other manager already headed out to look. Just as you finish talking, you see Wise rushing back to the video store. Belle, thank goodness you're back. We found EOS. Everyone's at the parking lot right now. Why don't you head over and check it out? Great. The Bamboo should come too. Let's see. Duel says no. Byakuya is considered the
Everyone's
strongest
here.
green deck in the
Let's
current
go
format.
check on Eos.
Oh, is this voice acted? Should I be recording? I don't know if I have space. Yeah, it's just an event.
Thanks, everyone. We couldn't have found EO so soon without you.
No, yeah, let's record. I might run out of space.
No biggie. I actually prefer finding Bangbu to working. Besides, it wasn't us who brought Eos back. That was the staff from 404. It was this pink intelligent construct. They just scooped Eos right up and made a dead sprint for the video store. And then she was just gone.
Huh? She's a staff member of our group. She probably had other things to take care of and headed back early. My, that was quite the scene. I caught every second of it. Those rounded mechanical limbs, cute childlike paint job. Goodness, it's been so long since something tugged at my heartstrings like that. Thank you. I'm glad you liked, I'll make sure to pass that on to her. Oh, and your name's Arya, right? Would you get a little closer and let me take a good look at you? Strange. I never feel this kind of maternal fondness toward a human. Unless you're actually... Maybe you need to calm down a bit. Let's not talk about me for now. Oh, manager's here already.
So she can sense it, apparently. Thank you for helping out. Ask about Eos' situation.
Thanks again for helping us out. Right, how's Eos? Is he okay? I did a quick temporary fix-up for that child. He shouldn't go running off again anytime soon, but...
Going to Bootopia to compete for the Employee of the Quarter. No, I can't work there. Master's not there, and neither is the video store.
See, the child's behavioral logic module is still affected by that mysterious chip. His sense of self-awareness is scrambled. If we don't get that chip out soon, one day he's just gonna slip out the door again to that Bootopia place he mentioned.
Fairy, do you have a way to pull that chip out? Or track down where it came from?
Negative. Forcibly removing the chip would damage the logic core. Master, I must also warn you against connecting to EOS via the HDD system while the chip is still in. You may not be able to exit safely. As for your other question, based on current data, this chip was manufactured by the Marcel Group. Its designated function is an Employee Access Card. Its access permissions cover Marcel Bootopia Amusement Island.
Access to a theme park? Since it's a Marcel property, we should be able to find someone to call for repairs.
Great. Since it's from a Marcel Group amusement island, we should be able to find someone to call for repairs.
Speaking of which, Björkbleek just mentioned that he could contact customer
Björkbleek?
service for us.
Is that, Am I safe to be here? I don't know. It's a Bang Boo event, but it is voiced, so I don't know if it's like Redo Chronicles. But welcome in, Kaizen. How you doing today? At the very least, you can probably, like, we're not talking about it too much, so you can probably do audio only. But yeah.
Customer service
Like I said, it's like it's not even labeled as a Redo Chronicle, but Destiny said it was.
Dear customer,
Oh, so didn't you have something going on today? I know you were saying you were going to be busy with like Nikkei and then the Yehoda event.
Can you handle the access control chip from the Marcel Group?
If it doesn't say Redo Chronicles, then it isn't. Okay, well, it's still voiced, so we're playing through it. Finished Nikkei last night. I just got back from the night. Oh, okay. Hopefully everything good.
This Bootopia is basically an amusement resort island the Marcel Group built for their Bangbu employees to kick back and relax. But not long ago,
So it just sounds like it's a voiced event, apparently.
suddenly popped up nearby, and they had to shut the whole place down for the time being. As a result, a lot of Bootopia's Bangbu staff and a ton of valuable supplies ended up stuck inside. So the chip Eos swallowed was most likely smuggled out of the resort illegally. resold without being properly wiped. That's what caused all of this. As for the details, I'll dispatch a Marcel technical specialist to handle it for you. Just hang tight for a bit.
It's good as long as I start flossing. Yeah, you gotta be flossing, man. Everyone, make sure you brush and floss every day. Thanks a ton. I'm giving you 10,000 5-star reviews.
Thanks a lot, Dylan. We'll give you 10,000 5-star reviews.
Hold that thought. I actually have a little commission for you. Well, more for EOS, really. Supply recovery at the resort has been going slow. Now that EOS has the staff.
So I hadn't because I'm allergic to mint. I think you can get. Well, I know you can get non-mint ones because I don't like the mint ones either. It might be Reader Chronicles. It doesn't. It's not labeled as one, so that's why I'm like, I don't think it's Reader Chronicles, but Destiny claims it is. So, I mean, it might be on the same level of one because it does seem voiced, but I don't think it's like technically a Reader Chronicle. So, you believe in you, we'll be watching you in real time. Most does. Give me a specialty floss he's gotten and only ever used on me since I won't see him again. Oh, I mean, do you know how to get more if you need more?
It'll be even safer.
Someone's a go-getter, huh?
Because you should be flossing every day, guys. At least once every 24 hours.
You guys can totally head over and check things out before the tech specialist shows up.
He said Amazon can sell it? It's got it. The coordinates from Marcel Bootopia. Should we go right now? Alright, how do we even get there? Before I always went with Master. We're responsible for this too, yes. Take us with you. Now let's go. Okay, Dad.
Bootopia environment updated. Please be
Oh.
careful.
It's like the whole area. This looks like Minecraft. Bamboo Land. He can now. I mean, he always could fight. What is this? About to finish part 2 of the Genshin event? Okay, yeah, it's all pretty short, pretty quick. All supplies in the supply box are displayed here. Hold A to transfer all supplies to inventory. Equipment type supplies, auto equip to empty slots. Press LS to switch between left and right interfaces. Arson supplies to see the access details panel. Press A again to enter the interface, or use XY for quick actions. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Chest contains the work uniforms provided to the staff at Bootopia. The Marcel Group really is a powerhouse with deep pockets. So this is the new work uniform. After putting it on, I feel pumped up. Have you know I flossed my teeth? Good. Good, good, good. Are you a new hire? Or part of a search and rescue team sent by Lady Sunbringer? If you're a visitor, I have to ask you to leave. Our amusement island's been affected by a hollow and is temporarily closed. I've got a staff card. Just call me Eos. Hi there, Eos. I'm Dorothy, guide at Marcel Bootopia. I'm in charge of assisting the search and rescue team to ensure everything goes smoothly. So what are you doing here all by yourself? Ever since the hollow incident hit the island, supplies have been running short, even if I don't risk moving around with low battery. But there's sure to be enough multifunction power banks in the uncollected supplies. Eos, could you go in and grab 3 multifunction power banks for me? That way I'll be able to move freely around the island. Leave it to me.
Essential supplies detected in the indoor area ahead. Eos, please follow the markers on the map and begin a thorough search.
Alright, well, we have to fight these guys. Why are the battle buttons like different from like normal battle buttons? That's this is horribly designed. Pick up all. Wait. Oh, I have to hold it down. I was like, why isn't this working? Ow. Has anyone else done this event? Debating being dumb and Emma being the Nikkei character that releases tonight because I really like her. Awful news. What's up? Being allergic to mint sounds new. Yeah, I haven't heard a ton of people allergic to that, so it's something like, again, because kind of right that a lot of floss does have mints, so you gotta be careful. It's just here, right? Yeah. Oh, it's up there. The heck? Ow. Ow, ow. I'm stuck underneath. Now what? It's been a thing because how long I've been live. The only DLC that comes free with the port is beyond the Tales of Arise port. Not only doesn't have the DLC, can't purchase costumes individually. You have to get you have to get like a pack. Drop saying it's called Mint. Well, I wouldn't call that irony. It's more just like coincidence. Loots. Pick it up. This place is terrifying. I'm a Bootopia in charge of scary performances. Thanks for coming to save me. Next time we do employee reviews, I'm totally giving you a perfect score. What's your name? I've never seen you before. Are there any multifunction power banks? Spotted supplies on the rooftop. You can take a look. Is there an NTE character named Mint? I would know. I'll use this. What do I do with this? Oh. There you go. It's % mobile because the second half of the year is always crazy. But I really want her lobby screen title card. Just the girl on the app icon. Just might post in the Discord. Oh yeah, you got it. Bowshock, welcome in.
Mechanical activation signals detected nearby.
Bowshock got the game they were waiting for.
Watch out for bullets, or else.
Ow. What do I do?
But our masters will be worried.
Turret's not being nice, so I have to beat it. Okay. Ow. Okay, you know what? I'm really not liking this area. Oh, there's more? The fact that I have to heal is annoying. I got it. Now I can add your guys as me's. Oh, I'm out of attacks. What do I do? Make Tanuki look like a raccoon. How do I attack it? I need something to destroy the turret. How do I destroy it now? Put an actual sparkle me. Okay, so that's just a dive.
Reminder, you can pick up supplies from broken turrets.
Was there one from the other one? We'll go with Bernadetta, your choice. So this is 5 attack, 15 attack. Look, these bamboo are all stuck in the ground. When I was running away earlier, I accidentally stomped on them and stomped them in even deeper. If I just bail now, it'll be considered a hit and run. It's like pulling up a carrot. Pull out the bamboo. You grab hold of buried bamboo's ears together with the Bootopia and yank hard. Yes, that's the first bamboo pulled out. Continue to pull hard. Wait, I can't pull this out, and something about this bamboo seems familiar. Too bad he's already out cold. If we want to save him, just the two of us won't cut it, but if we get more allies on board down the line, maybe we'd have a shot at pulling it out. Search and rescue for now, but don't forget there's still bamboo here waiting. Gonna go for now. Maybe yeah, Kaizen's gotta finish that event. Only a few hours left. Yeah, it's only 9:30, 9:39, so we'll be here for a while still. You're back. Don't tell me you already found the multifunction power banks I need. Let me see what supplies you got. All charged up and good to go. EOS, here's a little thank you. Please take it. Reward sent to storage. I don't know what that is.
Battery is low. You need to rest.
How do I do that?
EOS, please evacuate from the island as soon as possible.
Store important supplies in the safe. What's safe? Oh. Meteor, thank you for the posture check. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome.
Belle, you and Eos came back just in time. The Marcel tech specialist Dylan sent has arrived.
Hello, I'm the dedicated chip quality after sales and maintenance specialist from the Marcel Group. Before we begin the inspection, I'll need to run a checkup on the child who accidentally swallowed the chip.
Eos is right here next to me. We'll leave the rest to you. Not too bad, me. Doing okay. I'm just tired. I need the school year to end already.
This is Eos.
The kids are getting restless.
Has affected his logic core, so he's been experiencing cognitive disruptions. Anyway, we'll leave it in your hands.
So, Specialist takes out a whole arsenal of diagnostic gear and performs a simple but comprehensive check on Eos.
Parents, Eos's situation is a little complicated. You need to be mentally prepared.
Uh-oh.
Please, just tell us the truth. We want to fix Eos, even if it costs us every Denny.
Oh, It's not quite that serious. Please don't whip out your bank cards just yet. We're not some kind of scam operation. The thing is, this chip has been privately modified. Unless we find the person who did the modifications, there's no quick way to remove it. I've installed a shielding program for EOS so he won't be constantly driven by the chip's built-in commands to head to the resort island to work. But it's only a temporary fix. If you wish to solve the problem once and for all, you'll need to track down the person who did the modifications.
Tour guide at Bootopia. She seems to know a lot. I should ask her next time.
Eos has a point. Anyone who can modify the resort's access card chip has to be someone on the inside. Guess we'll have to check with the staff there.
I've heard from Mist Island that EOS has taken on a commission to help recover supplies on the island. Now you can do both together. However, I have to warn you. The island has been swallowed up by a hollow. For all we know, the person who did the modifications could be long gone by now. If that's the case, you two need to be prepared to accept reality and allow EOS to become a lifetime employee on Marcel Bootopia.
That won't do. I'm going to get complaints if I can't close the ticket.
Dylan?
As a responsible customer service rep, of course I need to track the ticket remotely and learn about how our requesters are doing. Meanwhile, as your client, I can also keep an eye on the progress of the commission. By the way, I have an idea for the problem you were talking about. The chip that EOS swallowed belongs to a lifetime Bangbu employee of Marcel Bootopia. If we can't take out the chip physically, then I suggest... EOS, there's only one way out. Climb that corporate ladder, claw your way to the top, become the island's owner, and then abuse your
Owner?
power however you see fit. You can even fire yourself.
Are you serious? Weirdly, it kind of makes sense.
Seriously? But actually, now that I think about it, it kind of makes sense.
Exposing an adorable little Bangbu to the dark side of corporate life so early? My bad. But hey, that's just the worst case scenario. If we can track down the person who did the modifications, the whole thing sorts itself out. Love the spirit, Eos. To help with your exploration on the resort island, I'll have the tech specialist stick around in 6th Street for now. Just go find him if you need anything.
Rest assured, I'm a professional.
Manager EOS perfect timing. Remember something super important I forgot to mention earlier, but you don't you dare go reporting this to Mist Island. Fixing up EOS's chip. I found it can also connect to our Marcel Group's internal Bangbu upgrade system. You can spend Marcel coins to unlock Bangbu talents in the upgrade system and make EOS even stronger. Marcel coins. It's Bangbu currency used internally by the Marcel Group. While exploring the amusement park as EOS, keep an eye out for supplies dropped by Bangbu visitors. You're bound to find some in there. By the way, some of the rare talents require specific supplies to exchange for them, but I'm sure that won't be a problem for EOS. To help upgrade your chips, I'll be sitting around the video store while you're out exploring the island. Come see me anytime you need help. Ready to head over? Yep. Bangbu access boost function now unlocked. Select to view details. Consume supplies unlock the corresponding access. Let's activate this access. Should make preparations before heading to Bootopia. There are still some supplies in your inventory from the last adventure. Hold A to transfer supplies to storage and clear your inventory. Later on, you'll be able to organize and sell supplies in your storage. Press LS to switch between left and right interfaces. Press RB to view mission-related info. Check out all your active missions here. LB to return to inventory. Head out once you're ready. I don't know what I'm doing. If it's okay, you don't mind if I do a 10 pull in ZZZ? Who you pulling for? You can pull whenever you want. It's just all I'm saying is that it's just easier for me to kind of figure out trend lines. If you're gonna do pulls, do all the pulls you plan on doing at once. But yeah, a random 10 pull here and there, like, especially if you're not planning on committing to pulling for a character, like a full 75 or 80. A random 10 pull here is not that big a deal. But as much as possible, try and do everything in one go. Let's see here. I'm still so confused on how to do what to do here. Lucia's W. Okay. Are you planning on doing more than 10 pulls? I would just do all the 10 pulls that you plan on doing. Head to Bootopia. Each export had time limits. Did we have a time limit before? Consumes 1 durability from the selling damage equipment. Well, that would have been nice to know.
Please be careful.
We only have 25 minutes when we're in here. Why are these guys just standing around? What's this? Good to see you again. Ever since you helped me find those multifunction power banks, I've scoped out the whole area. If you ever need a hand, just hit me up. Some bad news. The hollow disaster triggered the park's defense system, and the multiple attraction areas are now on lockdown. Our access chips are just standard clearance, so there's no way that we're getting in. Hasn't completely wrecked our employee management system yet, so I'm thinking if we collect enough positive reviews from visitors, we can boost our clearance and unlock more sealed off areas. Come with me to rescue the tourists in trouble? If you do, we'll definitely rack up tons of positive reviews. Let's go together. Stay close in. I think I heard someone calling for help near the docks. Let's go to the port over here first. Why are there more turrets again? Ow. So many attackers. Ow. Are we being shot out from outside? There should be like shields or something. Whole bunch of enemies there. Alright, I'm not particularly fond of this event. Can destroy certain obstacles on the island. Are my supplies full? Oops, no! Can't place. Setting the barriers in the wrong direction? What? Your inventory is full. So what do I do? How many can I hold? I can only have 20. Copy him calling for help. Let me poke it. No response. The components of circuits might have gotten knocked out of place from the impact. Can you repair Bamboo? I can give it a try. Who are you? Hello, sir. We're part of the rescue team. We apologize, but the hall incident is still in progress. Please follow directions and evacuate Bootopia in an orderly fashion. What are you rambling on about? I am the Lord of Atlantis. Something perked right up, but not in a normal way. Awaken my loyal subjects, swear your allegiance to me here and now, and aid me in restoring our great empire. Oh no, the visitor seems to be affected by a chip. Their logic core is in cognitive chaos. This feels way too familiar. This is about the chips again. Eos, you didn't know about this? To ensure Bamboo visitors can have a fully immersive and joyful experience at the amusement island, we provide chips containing special role-playing identity data for our visitors to use. But the Bamboo expert in charge of all this program, Master Hollowell, is currently MIA, so it looks like no Bamboo is going to be able to fix the chip problem. No, that's crucial intel. Putting that aside for now, Eos, you got any way to convince this confused tourist to leave? Let's go. Quit pulling around. I must remain here and find a Bootopia watch to restore my kingdom. So we'll cooperate unless we find a Bootopia watch, but I don't recall seeing any watches around here. When you leave Bootopia, could you look for a Bootopia watch around the city? There's someone who works at Marcel. Maybe I can ask him. That'd be awesome. I'll be right here waiting for you. Activate the beacon before we leave. Do we have to go all the way back? Oh, here. We can go here. Let's get this first. Now that's the beacon. Now that the beacon's activated, you can start exploring the island from right here next time. That'll save a ton of time. Go to an evacuation point to leave Bootopia. Feeling a little dizzy, about time to retreat. Ow. How do we leave? We just have to stand next to it. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Eos, I was just looking for you. Do you guys remember? Eos helped out a Bamboo staff member who does scare performances before. After you left the theme park, he volunteered to come help with Eos' search and rescue efforts. I bet he'll be here real soon. Actually, I've been standing here for quite a while now. Huh? Oh, I totally didn't notice. It's fine. I'm used to it. Since I go unnoticed, I can always pop out and scare people during performances. When a hollow hits, no one remembers to save me. Only Eos and his companions help rescue me from the dangerous island, so I specifically requested a transfer to come here and provide Eos some assistance. From now on, Eos can access the Marcel employee-exclusive store through me anytime to buy any needed supplies. Got something I want to trade. It's Shark Boo's commission. Glad I could help. Eos, keep exploring Bootopia for now. Head over to storage and check it out. Sell supplies to get Marcel coins for store purchases. Let's head back. Exclusive supply function now available. You can buy supplies here. Supplies Shark Boo needs. Go ahead and buy them. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Oops. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, we have armor we can get? Do I have any armor already? Oh, I do. New ability activated. Oh, wait, new ability, whatever. Save capacity increased by 1. Increased by storage capacity increased by 24.
Bootopia environment updated. Please be careful.
Sparkle, did you Shenpol? The Bootopia watches I requested have been prepared. Submit. Excellent, I'm fully prepared to reclaim my nation. However, there's still a bunch of vile monsters occupying my royal chambers. Once we wipe them out, our kingdom's restoration will be at hand. Storyline goes on forever. Let's go. Need to blow up the gates. I need more bombs at some point. You gotta be ethereals next time. Wish the other guys would help us beat things. Ow. Is he just like eating? What? It says it up here. Did I miss something up here? Oh, we have to clear out all ethereals and turrets, so we have to clear out the turret downstairs. Great. Cleanup complete. Even the air's feeling fancy now. What's next? Quite familiar with Bootopia, know a bit about the ritual, figure out the Majesty's plan. You'll force around the altar, stand in the way. Atlantis will return. No idea what that means, but you're the guide, so I'll follow your lead. Well, I want to see what's back here, if anything. See? Auspicious hour has arrived. Let the ceremony begin. Device that activates the ritual. Where is it? Should be nearby. That's it. Activate the device. Just 2 more spots to go. All the devices activated. Oh, Lost Kingdom. Return to your former glory. Okay. Actually summoned a real island. Oh, and it's actually rising? Legend of Atlantis. It's real? Even you're doubting yourself? Give you permission to question your king. Next, we're taking down the deep sea king holed up in Atlantis. Reward sent to storage. Return to 6th Street and report the progress. Are there any other chests in the area I want to grab before I go to storage anyway? Eos is back. What's the progress on the Shark Boo's end? Things are going smoothly. On the Shark Boo's plan, after completing the ritual, we couldn't believe it. Atlantis actually rose from the water. Shark Boo and I are going to take on the legendary Deep Sea King. Eos better be ready for this one. Deep Sea King sounds like no joke. Make sure his towns are set up. Yada yada yada. Don't worry. I'll get ready right now. Oh, that's how they work. What? I'm so confused. Oh, I see. Okay. Standard bomb. Do I have other bombs? That's even worse. Oh. The other one's used up. That one's 15 and that one's 20. So the standard armor is better than visitor. Alright. Sparkle, did you do the 10 pull yet? Boshak says, who knew one game can really take time? I mean, Tadahashi Life is meant to be kind of one that you kind of just play whenever you got time.
A new expedition begins now.
Oh, did these all get reset? Huh. Do enemies also get reset? No. Alright, so Boshak, what are you working on right now in the game? In Tamagotchi life? Where did the Descendant of Atlantis go? Is over there. Majesty's been waiting on the island for ages. If you're all set, shall we go assist him? I'm ready. That's a big robot. Advanced loots. What's that? Treasure. Unbelievable. Thou hast truly accomplished it. Amazing, Eos. That spinning kick was absolutely perfect. I've never seen a bamboo swing a hammer like that before. Even though my sword of these waters has been subdued, I acknowledge you as heroes. From here on, we stand and fight together. And when your visitor pass on, I'll do it for Eos. With Doris help, you get a positive review from the visitor, plus a little thank you gift. As your wish, now that your wish has been granted, there's no time to waste. Let's head straight for the remaining islands. Leave Bootopia. Again? We just got here. We can keep exploring and get some like points and stuff. And now we're full. Alright, time to leave. Actually, there's one on the chest that's nearby. We get that. If I can. Actually, no, I don't want to use a bomb right now. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of this particular mode or whatever, but it's not my favorite. What time is it? It's 10:30. My lights are dimming. I probably should try to not stay up super late today, but so maybe this is a stopping point. I don't know. How's he doing with a recent search and rescue? Sharpoo gave a huge positive review. It's already logged in my employee chip. Do you know a Hollowell? This is right here from the tour guide, Dorothy. That the person in charge of maintaining all the various bamboo chips on the island is none other than the so-called Master Hollowell. Have you heard of him? Hollowell. That name. Could it be that Hollowell? Sorry for losing my composure. Just as I recall, a specialist in bamboo manufacturing named Norma. What? I know her. As far as I know, she's been locked up in her lab conducting research lately. There's no record of her visiting the island recently. So intel's important. Don't worry. I'll look into it. Gather a ton of fresh data can help calculate hollow routes. Search and rescue team from Marcel can head back in now. So out of control with tons of areas forcibly locked down so no one can get in. You can trust EOS. I'll keep at it. Press Y to choose a companion to join on your island adventure. Press Y to view your bamboo companion's abilities. Edit your squad here. It's fine by me. Got Booltergeist. A whole bunch of polychromes. Some new supplies here and here. Ooh. It'd be nice to know how much damage these do. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Rounds +1 attack. When entering Bootopia, all advanced resource chests will be marked directly. Oh, let's go. Did we just sell all these? I don't know what this is all for. Wait. Oh, it generates 1 stack of pudding every 30 seconds. But these don't stack, I don't think. Alright, we will continue more of that later. Let's see how many polls I have. Because it is 11 o'clock. We have no standard polls. 31 plus 10, 41. Plus 40, so 90, or 81. 81 plus 33, that's 114. Okay. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Oh, hey, Paige.
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo? Making Bang Boo's metallic exterior look bouncy and cute ain't easy, you know? You got any questions? Come welcome in. What mods are you going for this time? Have a good one, please.
Need more Denny's. I got a lot more. Alright, is anyone still in chat? We're wrapping up here in a second. It's probably before the top of the hour. So shorter stream today. We do have a Faye stream coming up, or we're doing. I think it's Saturday.
It's not time to sheathe my blade just yet.
Bum, 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 bum. Chair's hanging out. Hey, hey. Actually, before we wrap up, we'll also kind of go over the stream calendar. Because we're adding some new games to the list of stuff to stream and play. Including Persona, Honkai Impact 3rd. more days from that. Let's go.
If it's you, manager, we can go.
I'm taking. I can become.
Just tell me the target. Understood. Leave it to me.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, these two are here now. What's going on?
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo? I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
How many do we need? 10? So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make enough.
Making Bang Boo's metallic exterior look bouncy and cute ain't easy, you know? Making Bang Boo's metallic exterior look. Is that it? Come back next
Okay,
time. Ian.
anything else? Okay, I think we're good for today. When does the banner reset in? "13 days." So the 26th? Or 27th? It might be the 27th. Yeah, I think it's the 27th. Okay. Let's go over the calendar real quick here. Now that we have a fake calendar to kind of go off of. And I'll be hitting summer break soon. Okay, today's the 13th. Tomorrow's stream. Let's see. We did Genshin yesterday. We really need to get back to Pokemon ZA DLC. But I have to get more survey points. And we could just, I guess we could do that tomorrow, but. Are there events going on in Star Rail? And welcome in. We're actually getting closer to wrapping up here. But how's it going? I know you got a busy week. Well, busy 2 weeks, but. How'd your thing go today, by the way? Yeah, our face stream will be on Saturday. We have Pawns Loki, Rival Domains. We have summons on the new bridal. Wait, no. No, we're doing any free summons that we have for the week. That's right. And then we have a trailer for the bridal banner. on Saturday. So we'll do a phase stream then. We'll do another phase stream on Monday for the Brinal Summons. And then we are also expecting HSR drip on that day. I didn't say AM. Oh, I gotta do CosmCon roll along. When should we do that? Because that ends 17 days, 16 hours. So it ends on the 31st. We did all this, right? Yeah, we did. That's all done. Should we chat? I really shouldn't right now yet. Because even if we go to 80 to get a 5, we might not win even. But if we go to get a 5-star, it would take 80 pulls because we have about 10 pity. Which if I have 140 would leave me with 60. And by the end of this phase, we should get about 60 more, which gives us 120. And then Yao Guang. Wait, hold on. Let's wait to do it when more people are here. Is anyone in the chat still? We can do polls for Evanescence if enough people are. But otherwise, I think we're going to hold off. But actually, now that I think about it, okay, so we could pull towards a 5-star, whether it's Evanescence or a loss. Because then I would still have about 60 left. Gain about 60 pulls between now and the end of the phase. So it gives us 120. And by the end of 4.3 phase 1, assuming Yao Guang runs, that's another 60 pulls, so 180. So we can guarantee Yao Guang as long as we don't go beyond 80 on this spanner. So if it's a loss, we don't get Evanescence. Well, okay, we can get 100. We can get 80. Get a loss potentially. Let's assume it's at 80, and then because we'll have 180 by the end of Yao Guang's banner. But you figure you pull. We'll get essentially 27 pulls back from that 80 plus. Well, no, 26 pulls from the 80 plus the 180. So we could spend 106 pulls trying to get Evanescence. I just saw cutscene. The fact that this is tied to a limited event. Exactly! Right! They keep putting all these like great... And again, Kaizen, I know you just did this event, but there was a limited Mondstadt event at some point that you're going to need to watch. I have to figure out where in the order that I would suggest you watch that, because that one's not available either, and that one's gone. Like, yeah, you need to watch a VOD on that. Or at least the story bits, which is most of it. But, yeah. That was better than most lantern. Yeah, right. But again, like the event was short, but you were able to, get some story out of it, and then the cutscene. But again, there's a great cutscene in the Mondstadt event that you gotta watch at some point. So I'll figure out. I have to, tell you what, we're gonna end early anyway here today. I'm gonna go through my VODs and kind of tell you like, okay, like where it fits in between like the Varka story quest, the Linnea story quest, the Luna 6 stuff, and all this stuff. Because yeah, there was a Mondstadt, like a revisit event. Why is Beto's best moments tied? They keep doing that. They keep doing that. Did you get Evanescia? No, I was debating if I should pull now. Here's the problem, because we don't know if Yao Guang is rerunning in 4.3, and the thing is, I'm right now, I'm actually fairly convinced that they're running a phase 1, because I think between Yao Guang and Sparksy, I think it's Yao Guang. And I think Yao Guang runs with Blade, because here's the thing. Of the 3 characters that haven't rerun yet, that are due for rerun, there's Yao Guang, Sparksy, and Cyrene. I think Cyrene's the other one. I think they wait on Sparksy till 4.4. Basically, whoever between Yao Guang and Sparksy doesn't rerun is going to get pushed back to 4.4. So I have to assume it's Yao Guang. And between phase 1 and phase 2, I think they're phase 1, because I think Cyrene absolutely runs with Finon. I feel like. I just feel. And I don't. No, you're not. What'd you do? What happened? Did you pull? Did you do a 10 pull on Lucia's engine? I mean, Blade honestly might run with Ashvale, just based on kit. But Ashvale just ran. I don't think Ashvale runs right away. Let me look. Yeah, I don't think they run right away. Maybe on a future, like, maybe on Blade's first rerun, I think Ashvale was just after Sparksy. Yeah, and Sparksy was after Yao Guang, which is why I don't think it's Sparksy. I think it's Cyrene, I think it's Yao Guang. So she's barely contender. That's why I don't think it's Sparksy. That's why I don't. I do think maybe, no, that's a good point, though, that maybe on Blade's first rerun, maybe they put them with Ashvale. So I think that's... With the people before to match teams, right? But I think you're jumping over 2 characters that I think have a priority in terms of like order. Cyrene, who hasn't run in 7 months, and Yao Guang, who ran before Sparksy, before Blade, before Ashvale. So I am fairly convinced it's Blade, Yao Guang, Cyrene, Finon. I think Sparksy runs in 4.4. If it's double triples again, I think we could. But right now, we're assuming that because they just did 2 triple banners back to back, we're probably not getting that. So for now, I'm assuming. But either way, I still have to assume Yao Guang runs in phase 1. So here's the thing: if I pull for Evanescia right now, I can go up to get a 5-star, up to 80, and then an additional 3 10 pulls, and still guarantee Yao Guang if they're phase 1. Now, so I can only do, so I have 8 pity, and I can go an additional 106. So if I get to 106 or so, give or take, I probably should stop. Now, if we find out during the special program that Yao Guang is not in phase 1 of 4.3, we can keep going for Evanescia. But I think, yeah, waiting till live stream is smarter, I'd say. Yeah, but again, I can still pull for her. I just can't go past a certain point, even if I don't get her. But we can keep going if Yao Guang is in phase 1. But then I also have to consider and do the math for, okay, well, if Yao Guang runs later, what if they run alongside or close to Pearl and Nilux, who I'm not dead set on either of those yet, but I think I'm a maybe for both, so I'm keeping an eye on those. I think right now Nilux is probably higher priority than Pearl for me, but I don't know yet. Also, I decided I'm not doing the NFA mini game. Maybe the worst tower defense I ever played. If you wanted to, the easiest, if you can probably watch my VOD on that, on my strategy. Basically, my strategy was, okay, so between all the stuff you can do, you know the one that basically just collects the energy? I put a row of that in the back, like the furthest back, right? So that would be furthest from the enemies as they start approaching and start attacking stuff. Put it in the row furthest back, so it collects energy. The next 2 rows, obviously start from the back, the second from the back first, and then the third from the back, was the were my attackers, and then you'd build those up, obviously. And then the 4th row from the back, your shielders. That's literally all I did. And that was the strategy I used for every round. Worked perfectly fine. So if you wanted, you can watch my VOD, and you can probably that way you can get it done real quick. You don't have to kind of figure things out strategy-wise, and then you can get at least some of the rewards from it. But if you don't want to do it, it wasn't my favorite mini game, but it was easy enough that I was like, all right, just get these rewards and we're done. Yeah, I didn't particularly enjoy any of the mini games on that event. They weren't awful for me, but there weren't any that I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. 200 primos aren't worth it, honestly. Already got the Yehoda without it. That's fair. You like the Navia one? Which one is that one again? That was the battle one, right? Or wait, was it? I can't remember. But yeah, there were none that I was like, oh, this is amazing. But at the same time, there weren't any that I'm like, I'm absolutely not gonna play this. Like it was that bad. There was none that were that bad. Try and capture and redirect bullets based on OSA. Oh no, that was okay. That was okay. That was okay. Again, not amazing, but it was fine enough. Yeah, because you just have to switch back and forth and all that stuff, and I didn't actually have to switch all that often. So, all right, chat. Should we try for Evanesia? Again, I can't go past 106 pulls. Unless we want to put a little bit of risk into Yao Guang. Again. Well, because even... Okay. That's... Okay, the numbers I gave you before was based on 180 for Yao Guang. But 160 is fairly safe. So we could go to 146 pulls, which gives us a pretty darn good chance at Evanesia. Like, it wasn't amazing, but it was enjoyable. I wouldn't mind that one coming back in the next. Yeah, that one I wouldn't object to it, but I wouldn't be looking forward to it or anything like that. So, all right, chat. I'm about to make a bad decision probably. We're gonna try for Evanesia. 146 is our limit. I have to skip Evanesia and Blade for now. I can pull for Evanesia. I don't know if I can guarantee them, at least not until a special program. But then we can absolutely guarantee. Yao Guang. Did you like Evanesia's story? I liked her enough, and then because we got to kind of preview her battle stuff in what was it? Was it Currency Wars? It might have been Currency Wars. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is cool. But yeah, no, I liked her character enough. I probably... Yeah, as for like the characters that we've met in Plain Arcadia, I'd probably rank... Who would I say highest? Like, I guess... Probably Yao Guang would actually be probably up near the top. And then probably... See, Pearl I'm indifferent about. Nihilux we don't know much about yet. Silverwolf we just haven't seen a ton. But they were cool. I'd probably put them ranked high based on the little we have seen. Ashvale, I mean, I'm indifferent about. I would probably prefer Pearl over Ashvale. And Sparksy I would probably put pretty high too. I would probably put them around maybe below Yao Guang and Evanesia. Pearl, Nihilux, and possible new Himiko are top priorities for this world. I see. I'm indifferent but leaning towards like positive on Pearl. Nihilux is more of a question mark, but I'm inclined to think that I will end up liking them. But we'll see. Are you caught up in story? I can't remember for Plain Arcadia. I'm guessing no. But because I'm trying to figure out how much I can say. But yeah, just based on what I've seen, that's probably where I would kind of put each of them on a meter or something. All right, chat. I'm gonna make a bad decision. We're gonna pull, but I can't go all the way to guaranteeing Evanesia. So let's go to a 5-star. He, she, them, it. Wait, who are we talking about? Mid 4.1. So not too far behind. You're like a patch and a half, right? It's not like you're playing like 6 acts of an Archon quest. All right, chat. Again, can't fully guarantee, but let's see what we can get. Wish me luck. This is a horrible decision. Horrible decision. Oh, we're not on controller on this one. All right, here we go, and then this will be it for today. Let's see what we get. Let's see what happens here. Is Destiny around? You should probably DM him and be like, check DMs. I like the Stonehearts and Mermaids, so Pearl's a must-have. Now, Alex is seemingly unhinged and is voiced by Amber Lee Connor. I think she's live right now. So must-have, and Himiko is Himiko. How soon do you think Himiko's running, though? All right. Making bad decisions. Do not let this influence you guys to make your own bad decisions. You should all make good choices. Make smart choices. Unlike me, we're going to try. Do I have any of these 4 stars at C6? Because that would at least be nice. Here we go. We're at 8 pity. We're getting something. But I don't know if it's going to be Evanescia. Today's the 13th. Not sure. I'm not sure on if story is a full patch cycle or is wrapping up soon. Okay. Oh, that's a good point. So you think whatever it is, they're on the later side? Meaning, well, I don't know. All right, here we go. We're at 8 pity. You know, it'd be great if we just got her and a loss on a double. We haven't got a double in Star Rail. Only ZZZ. Disney refused to answer that when I asked. Oh, that. I don't think we know. I mean, I don't know how. Yes, I don't know how Destiny would know. All right, chat. Here we go. First temple. Wish me luck. The Demoiselle in charge. Should I try for her though? Okay, who's your main targets going forward? Is it Evanescia or is it like, because we have a Yao Guang rerun. I think you have Yao Guang though. We have a Sparksy. I think you have Sparksy too. Are you going for Blade at all? Do you need Cyrene or Finon? Because I think both of them are running in 4.3. Do you want Pearl? Do you want Nihilux? Is Evanescia particularly high for you on that list of characters? Him goes toward ends of story whenever that happens. Okay. All right, here we go. This will take us up to 18. Wish me luck. Sure hope that was the right banner. Nothing. All right. Making bad choices. Please give me a bajillion 4 stars here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not a full pullback. 9. Damn it. Okay. All right, this will take us up to 28. Come on. Nope. Oh, the one time I asked to know something is the one time Destiny refuses to tell me things. See, so he probably does know. That's probably what it is. But the fact that he didn't even make something up too. Right now I have 60 pity and I'm not playing for at least 9 weeks, so I feel sort of safe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, 6, 7. Not a full pullback either. Man. 8, 9, 10. Gonaifen. I mean, between those two, that is now another pullback, but that took 2 10 pulls when we only got 1 pullback. All right, so we're at 28. Let's see. I do want Cyrene and Finon, but I don't think they will run together. Really? I feel like they're the best of friends. Dun, 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 dun. You have so many 4 stars, not E6s, that it's wild. I'm kind of surprised. I thought I had a lot more. But all right, here we go. That's 20 and 28 total pity. Here's the next 10. Come on, right here. Come on, just give me an early. Give me oh, what? Did not expect that. I'm just kind of hoping all the time. Okay. Come on, win, or win and a loss. Let's get a double. Okay. This is 29 pity. You guys ready to clip? 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. Come on. 34. 35. 36. Or we're really going down to the wire. 30. Literally the last one. 37. And finally, 30. No! All right. So 38. Sela. Do I have her at... Oh, she's E3 now. Okay. Let's see. Haven't had a new one in like 2 years. It's true. Who was the last one? Matza? Early elation means it's her. There's no standard elation units. I'm actually more jealous than I'd be if you got Evanescia. I want Sela dupes so bad. Mine's still E1. I'm at, yeah, this, I think this is E3. We'll double check all that, but we got 2 pulls from that. Now we have enough that we can still keep going. Let's see. Because we got, let's see, 1, 2. We got 3, 4 stars, right? So it's 24 plus these 2. So we do have 4 pulls back. Which, that's what I expected for 40. Okay, so we're actually in, okay, so 7. I can do 90. Oh, no, actually now, because this was early, I think we can guarantee her. Let me double check the math first, though. Because I want to make sure I'm sure. You know what I mean? Because we have 0 pity right now. They waited until the last one for Sela. Okay, so let me run the numbers. So we broke our 2 win streak. I've never had more than 3 at a time in SRL. But that was only once. Everything else was only 1 or 2. So let me run the numbers, chat. No tickets. We have 14 plus 100. So we have 114. Let me run the numbers. I don't say I'd stop here, but I can't say why. All I can say is if rumors are true, you're going to want polls saved. I can already guarantee Yao Guang. I think it's because this was so early, I can probably guarantee the Evanescia, but let me double check. I'm talking about Yao Guang. There's no one else that I'd like really like definitely want. Like again, Nihilux is a maybe, Pearl's a maybe. Let me see here. We can go to 80. We can't go to 90. Which that's like that would be so heartbreaking. There's a DM if you want to know why. It's not confirmed, but it's seeming very likely to be true. I think we're fine. We'll keep going. All right. Look how long the last one. All right, we're gonna try. I can go to 80, which is a fairly good chance of getting her. I don't think I can go to 90 unless I also want to risk Yao Guang, or I farm the hell out of the game. All right, chat. Hope for early, please. We're at 0 pity right now. We're gonna go for her. We're gonna try to go for her. But again, I can't. I shouldn't go to 90. Shouldn't go to 90. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Hoping for early. I'm on the right banner, right? Here we go. Right here. Right here. Nope. If it was right here, that would essentially be a double, right? Because like it was the CLO was the last one. Alright, we're at 10 pity. Making bad decisions. Please be a full pullback here. Also, I really like Ashvapati. Oh yeah, no, they were fantastic. There we go. That's a full pullback. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just one 4-star. But we did get a full pullback there. That's 10. Here we go. Making bad choices. Who are you trying to get? Evanescia. So, hey. So we're going for this this character here. So she is an XP of Yaimiko. Or wait, what's the original name? Sakura? Yai Sakura. So we're going for Evanescia here. This one. The pink one. Alright, we have 10 pity. This is going to take us up to 20. Wish me luck. We're hoping for early just to save more pulls. Here we go. Here we go. Nope, no early. But let's see if we can get a bunch of 4-stars. Oh, Terra. Blade is getting a new version in the next patch. You should start playing again. It's like a better Blade. Alright, that still not E6? Son of a... Destiny, welcome back. I'm big sad. What happened? Lost on 4 different banners. Did you at least get the ones you wanted? Eventually? New Blade is in 3 weeks. Yes. So start playing now so you can like get... It's the anniversary patch right now. So you can get a whole bunch of like Stellar Jades to pull for. So like the pulling currency. So you should at least dive in now and get those Stellar Jades so you can save and pull for the Blade. Right, here we go. Alright, that one's a full pull. Let's go. Ting Yun. More 4-stars, please. Come on, come on. Alright, that's 20 now, right? I think. After Genshin event, I got to rush an event in Arknights. Yeah, you don't have anything to worry about in Genshin for now. Alright, that was 20, yes? No, you didn't. Wait, did you get anything, Destiny? Because the rerun event for the character I've been waiting for is going to end soon, too. I dropped 87 pulls on the Yai banner. Lost. I dropped 50 pulls. So you didn't keep going for Yai? Or... Let's see. 50 pulls in Limbus. I got the wrong one. And then the other 2 games I wasted 60 to 70 pulls. Ugh. Alright, we got an early loss on Yai. I'm sorry, on Evanescia. So we're fairly close to guaranteeing her, but not like hard guaranteeing her. So... Alright, that's 20, yes. Let me double check these actually. Yeah. All right, here we go. That's 20. You got 88 in HSR. That's pretty good. That's basically guaranteeing a 5-star. So, or yeah. So, and you have to see. Are you on a 50/50 or no? Let me see. Did you end up doing your Lucia engine pull? Yeah, you're on a 50/50. I got nothing that I need. I'm sorry. My Nikkei luck is godlike tonight. I want dupes on mint, as stupid as it is to go for them with everything coming up. Rhino weapon HI 3rd. Did not get my eye. Did not get... Oh my gosh. I mean, do you at least still have time in those games? I know this banner obviously is still... You have 3 weeks on Evanescia. Not yet doing Hollow Zero. Okay, so that's a lot of polychromes you can get then. I'm seething beyond belief. You have 3 weeks on Evanescence at least. I don't know about the other games that you mentioned. All right, I think we're at 20. Yes. I lost count already. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Making bad choices early. Come on, come on, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. No. It's 30. One, two. There we go. Now she's E6. Finally. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, can you lose on weapons in HI3? I thought you couldn't. Wait. Are you saying they went from a guaranteed weapon banner to a 3762 in their next game? That's dumb. Make my own choices. About Hollow Zero or what? Battlesuit's got Astral Operator. Alright, we're at 30. Oh, I'm pulling. Yeah, that's what the trend line is for. It helps you decide and make better choices. So, alright, here we go. We're at 30 pity. Still hoping for early. Making bad choices. Nothing. That's 40. Yeah, had we gotten Sela 10 pulls earlier, we probably could have like hard guaranteed Evanescence, but all right, here we go. 1, 2, that's a full pullback. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I haven't played much of HI3. Am I gonna pass you after one day of playing? Just kidding. Keep trying on the eye banner, but I'm out of lunacy sources in Limbus until next week since you get 750 instead of non-completed stages and Sorry. All right, now we're up to 50. We're getting a little high here. We're below 10,000 jades. Come on, right here. Yes! Let's go! Come on, double. Come on, double. Come on, double. Give me a guarantee and a loss. Please, please, please. Let's go. Another early, not as early as the loss, but you know, whatever. That's 41. $42 and another pullback. 43. There she is. It was a guarantee, but we take those. 43. So we have 7 more to do. And then now we can absolutely guarantee Yagwang, assuming they're phase 1. Or whenever they are. So that's now we have 7 more, right? 1. Another pullback. This is a good 10 pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and ooh, let's go! All the 4 stars. You got a loss and her in the amount of pulls it would take to get her with no loss. Let's see, it was 81. Yeah, we spent 81 on well, if you count the 8 that we had left over from the Dahlia. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Congrats, thank you. It was a guarantee. We lost first, but we lost early, and then we guaranteed early. So, yeah. So now let's double check the math because I just want to make sure. We're getting some standard pulls out of this too, and we're getting close to soft pity and standard. We lost. I did lose to Sela, but I lost to Sela in like 30. Still Still more jealous over the Sela. Alright, actually let's do those standard pulls and then check the math, because we can get 4 stars potentially out of it and then get some more pulls.
Seal removed. Feast your eyes on my legendary blade.
Again, pulling was not the best idea. I wasn't expecting to pull. I was trying to fight the urge to pull, but
Feast your eyes on my legendary blade.
luck worked in our favor today.
Seal removed. Feast your eyes on my legendary blade.
Alright, grab these. And then check our math. No, let's do standard pulls. So we are at 55 pity, so it's getting up there. We have 3 pulls. Kind of feel like me being behind is a good thing. It means I'm not tempted to pull when I wasn't planning. It wasn't... Me being tempted to pull today was more just because of the numbers. Like it was good enough that I had a good chance of being able to get them. All right, here we go. This will take us up to 58 total. Let's do these 3 pulls. I'm on 4 star. Nicole's teaser is out. Haven't watched it yet though. I feel like I haven't watched a lot of the teasers. I've been kind of bad about that, but we'll probably have to watch it at some point. D7. Must be animated, not game model. Okay. Should probably go finish. Oh, 4 star. Should probably go finish the Genshin events. Are you gonna do? So are you gonna do the NFA game? Oh, 4 star Lycoon. All right. So now let's check the math. I stopped right after the cutscene to come here. Oh yeah. No, you don't have too much left. You can finish it up. Holy crap! I needed to say how limited. How was this limited? Yeah, no, that cutscene was fantastic. You don't have much though left. Didn't finish story and haven't done most of the small scenes with people. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, that's part of one of the. Yeah, get it done. Go get it done. I'm just gonna do math and see how much, just to make sure that we're still guaranteed for Yaguang, but we should be. I love the cutscene, right? Yeah. And then yeah, so once Kaizen eventually watches the VOD on the Mondstadt event, the limited Mondstadt event recently, they'll be like, "Why was this limited?" Okay, let's check math. So 0 tickets. We have 21 plus 50. So we have 71 at the moment. Okay, so when Yaoguang drops, we should have around 135 pulls, which is not enough to guarantee, but that's a pretty good chance. And then by the end of her banner, assuming again phase 1, we'll have 190. So yeah, we can guarantee her, no problem. True, I love that cutscene. Beto's best moment, Lock Behind Limited. I'm happy it exists, but so mad it's limited. Class just ended. I'm gonna grab lunch, so I'm gonna lurk while doing that. So we'll be on for much longer. Nah, not too much longer. I'm just checking math and we'll be done. Beto is one of the 4 stars who deserves. Yeah, Beto and I think Ningguang should have been 5 stars. Really, there probably maybe some others that could potentially make a case for being or potentially have or should have been a 5 star. But those 2 are the ones that stand out to me. Beto and Ningguang. All right, but yeah, we can definitely guarantee Yao Guang, assuming they run in Phase 1 alongside Blade, because I think Phase 2 is Cyrene and Finon. That just makes so much sense. And yeah, we go from there. So, broke my win streak, but then got the guarantee. So we are again on a 50-50 for Yao Guang. Wish there was a way I could use Beto. Never been rage baited so much about how early you get your stuff. Okay, to be fair, Sparkle, those are probably the earliest I've gotten anything in Star Rail except for the Herta and Cyrene. Everything else has been averaging like 80. Like my Star Rail rate of getting 5 stars is like 20 more than like Genshin. Like my Genshin average, like, okay, these are older numbers, so they haven't been updated in a while. Genshin, I average a 5-star every 52 pulls. Star Rail 67. And then ZZZ also 67. Yeah. So both of those I average 67 per 5-star. Genshin 52. So I'll see if I can update those numbers. But again, it's natural and normal to feel jealous, but at the same time, don't let that affect you if you can. Okay, try and always think of it from a different perspective. And don't let that also make you make bad decisions and pulling when you shouldn't yet. So you make your decisions based on your data. So that's what the trend line is hopefully helpful for. And I think I've shown you guys how I read those, right? How I interpret that data. Because then that's how I make my decisions. Sparkle and Dragon, you guys now have trend lines of your own. So you can use that to kind of look ahead. Be like, okay, well, if I'm pulling on this banner, here's how many pulls I'm going to have. Can I pull or should I not? That's on you guys to decide when it's best for you. I'm not holding this against you, okay? Yeah, that's good. That's good. But no, it's totally natural to feel jealous, and that's totally fine. But yeah, I always try and like again, anytime you guys get like good pulls, I always feel happy for you guys. But at the same time, it's like, oh man, I wish I could have gotten that character or got them that early or yada yada yada. I always try to assume 77 for a 5-star. Since that's the most common number statistically speaking, I always assume it's gonna take me 180. Like that's why I'm like never disappointed with my pulls. Like I always assume it's gonna be 180 because I will then almost always like there's never been a point where I've actually reached 180. I will always be like, okay, cool, we saved some pulls and I can put that toward the next character, next target, right? Or oh, I won. Didn't expect to win because I always assume I'm going to lose and then go for the guarantee. So I always assume it's 180 unless I have a guarantee, in which case I still assume a 90. Anything else is just bonus. So, Trinity was baited via jealousy. Okay, yes, that was true. Okay, that was true. So yeah, which wasn't even good for him because at low cons, she wants her ER weapons more than signature. Yeah. And again, luck worked out because I won, but that could have been real bad because you can lose. You could have lost. I could have lost twice, right? On that banner. So ever since then, I basically have shied away from pulling weapons. The only ones I have pulled for since were I pulled for Moika's just because one, it was a better weapon for her, and two, it looked better than Rain Slasher, which is green. And then I pulled for Yaimiko's because at the time we didn't know that 5-star characters on Chronicle Wish could come back onto limited banners, and we didn't know when Yaimiko would run again. So we're like, okay, this might be the last time for a long time. We're gonna go for it. In hindsight, didn't need to because one, Shenhe came back from the Chronicle Wish onto the limited banners like a couple months later, so that proved that yes, she could come back into a limited banner. And two, we now have a precedent that the Mondstadt Chronicle Wish reran 2 years after it first ran. So we have both of those data points now. But at the time, it was an informed decision. Signature isn't her best option until E4 because E4 solves her energy problems. Are you saying I should change her weapon right now? Because I've been using her signature because I have it, but... But okay. I think we're going to wrap up, guys. Tomorrow... I mean, I was thinking, because we did Genshin yesterday, we did ZZZ today. I was thinking we'd do Star Rail today, but there's not really, unless I want to get this Cosmicon roll on again out of the way, we can do that. Otherwise, we can continue because I didn't finish the ZZZ thing, which I'm starting to get used to it. I'm not super enjoying it, but because it's a Bang Boo event, but Depends on how much ER you got on her and how much Hydro is on the team. She's usually the only Hydro on the team. But I can check how much ER I have on her. I probably should update her builds because I probably have gotten better artifacts by now. But I'll double check. Because when I set her artifacts, I was kind of prioritizing, like, let's get good ones. Let's get good ones. I could probably, like, make better ones now. But yeah, I'll double check. If you sell Hydro, you're going to need a lot of ER subsets to run Signature. Okay. I'll look into that then. But yeah, I have been using her Signature with her. Because again, she's one of the few that actually has hers. But okay, I think we're going to wrap up. Tomorrow might be HSR, might be ZZZ, might be Pokemon. All I know is that Saturday is a phase stream. And Monday is actually probably a phase stream as well. So Saturday we got Pawns Loki, Rival Domains, Summons for the week, and then we're expecting the Bridal trailer. Friday we should expect Silhouettes. And then Monday we'll do the Summons, and then we should get Star Rail Drip. On starting anytime Monday. I'm predicting Monday. Actually, let me just refresh their Twitter right now. Didn't you finish Pokemon? I finished getting Kyogre Groudon. I need 100,000 survey points before I can get the Rayquaza. Because I just don't want you, Evanesia. I want Treebee, or I just don't want Evanesia. I want Treebee as well. Okay. Let me see your situation here and trend line and all that stuff. Because Treebee's on right now, right? Why is everything on my computer slow right now? Is there something running that shouldn't be? You know what? Probably. Gotta go though. Hope you have a great night. Alright, have a good one, Kaizen. Yeah, we're probably wrapping up soon anyway, so. Yeah, Treebee's running right now. And how many pulls do you have? But yeah, go finish the event, Kaizen. Because, again, I really enjoyed that event. It's short, but I really enjoyed it. For everyone, because of Cypher owns Kremnos. Wait, what happened? Who did what now? So 88 on a 50-50. And again, you have the whole patch. Actually, let's see how many you gain per patch typically, every 3 weeks or so. Because that's another good data point to have, how many you basically average. Because I average, because I get the Welkins, right? I get average about 65 per patch, or per phase, Let's see, for you... So you gained 40 in the last 3 weeks, but what about the 3 weeks before that? Because this was an anniversary patch. Oh, but you did some pulls, so it's kind of hard to tell. Oh wait, you also did some pulls here. So how many did you earn? Let's see. Okay, so Sparkle, on average, you actually gain about almost the same as I do. It's closer to like 60 per phase. So between now and the end of this phase, let's see, you're at 90. So 150, but you're also running ahead of Trendline. All right, let's put it this way, Sparkle. Before the end of the phase, you can hard guarantee one of them. If you win on both, you can get both. Even if it's not early. But you would have to either win on both, or you can guarantee one. or you would have to hope to lose early and then get guarantee. So again, you can guarantee at definitely one for sure, and you have a decent chance at the other if you at both if you win. It said that if Cypher ever saved Kremnos, she could own it, and Cypher saved everything and does Kremnos. Oh, okay. Okay, but anyway, tomorrow, guys, again, it's probably either Starro or ZZZ. Pokemon, I have to do the survey points on my own because it's grinding for 100,000 is just gonna be boring on stream, unless you guys really want me to do it on stream. But yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's see where to send you guys. When do you finish P4? That's a good question. Probably after P3. Unless you guys really want me to do that first. Why is nothing loading? There we go. Who's on? Amber's playing Astrobots. Lynn's doing some Fire Emblem. We can go there. They're starting part 2. Tammy's playing Overwatch. We're gonna go to Lynn. She's playing Path of Radiance. Or sorry, Radiant Dawn. Playing Radiant Dawn. Sate, there's a whole other part of the story. Wait, what's up? What are we talking about? How long is the epilogue? Oh, not long. Not long at all. Like I said, if you saw the cutscene, you're basically almost done. There's just a little bit left. So yeah, you'll be able to finish that, no problem. Yeah, everyone that's done that event can tell you. Alright, we're gonna raid. If you're subbed, Hi Papayas. I went on like an hour longer than I was expecting to, but that's okay. If you're not subbed but have channel points to redeem for the wonky emote, use the old sub raid command. And if you're not subbed and don't have channel points, use the regular raid command. Lucia with long hair. Alright, as usual, follow on social media. Join the Discord. Now I gotta build our new friend.
Walking, laughing, crying. Just another day in the life. Walking, laughing, crying. Just another day in the life.
Alright, raid's about to start, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for either Starro or ZZ, most likely. Small chance of Pokemon, but why can't I do these ones? What am I missing? Oh, Fluffy Collector's Edition. Alright, we'll get more of those. Anyway, I'm out. Bye, guys.